Yeah, man, what's good? What's good, y'all? Tired and all. Just leaving church. The clash of my favorites today. UCLA all day. And we here for that. And we here for that. Boy, straight brew hawks, you know? That's what it is. Straight brew hawk. It's your diehard brew hawk. Brew crew. It's me. You know, I represent for the Hawkeyes and the Bruins. And I do it unwaveringly. So, look. Yeah, this game can go either. Man, I had a yawn coming, y'all. I had to pause where that yawn hit. Damn. Hard at, yo. I'm gonna wait for this long line. But, yo, let's go ahead and talk about it, you know. No need for me to keep, beating around the bush. Gonna be a good one, you know. I think it will be. The first game was a thrashing. We'll see if I learned anything. We'll see if I will, learn from that first game because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought I would play good. I always yawn when I go on live. Y'all know this. I thought I would play well for the first quarter, and then this just started to snowball from there, and we never just really could get back in the game. And then we kind of pissed off Angela Dugalich, and Dugalich went crazy on this when they say Hannah kind of like threw that elbow. Dugalich was a big difference in that game. It's always going to be somebody that's going to be a big difference in the game for the Bruins. They got so much talent that somebody's always gonna be that difference maker for them. So you gotta be prepared for everyone that they put out there. You don't have no choice but to be prepared against UCLA. The depth that they have is pretty good, which I honestly believe that Iowa might have more depth, but UCLA got the better athletes. UCLA got more, punching power to like say throw at you or whatever. So then you got to worry about that. The fact that they have multiple scoring options. Where I think with Iowa, it's like, okay, there's Ava Heighton and then there's everyone else. So, you hope that you're going to get a good game, obviously, from the supporting cast. But I think the only thing that you could probably count on for sure is the only thing you could probably count on is Ava Heighton being productive. But I know that it's going to be tough for her because she's going to have to deal with Lauren Betts, and you're going to have to play defense against Lauren Betts. And you can't just, you just can't be a slouch with Lauren Betts because she'll eat you alive. And I think the other thing is Lauren Betts is underrated as a passer, just like what is this in the spring? Just like not Kiki. Hannah Stokey is underrated as a passer. So Stokey will find you. Stokey did have a fabulous performance in the fourth quarter. As much as I wanted, damn, they got potholes out here like crazy. Freaking potholes. This is a good thing I'm doing less than 5 miles an hour. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say, y'all? I was gonna say something. I'm still tired. That's for sure. still tired as hell. But uh oh, as much as I want Hannah Stokey to have to be like a more well-rounded player, I still love her energy. I still love her vigor. I still love her fight. I still love her hustle. And she might be like somewhat unpredictable as a star for us, but she gives you everything that she has, and she definitely turned up in the fourth quarter against Michigan. But I want to say this is not Michigan, guys. This is not finna be Michigan that we faced. I'm not saying Michigan ain't a good team, because Michigan was ranked in the top 10. But the thing about Michigan, though, like, they don't have no 6'7" linebackers. Michigan really don't have no great post game. Michigan really guarding, Olivia Olsen. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Olivia Olsen. I'm very disappointed in Olivia Olsen. I want her to be better than she was. I thought she could play better than she did. I thought she got the potential to be the best player between her, Swords, and Holloway. And also, Kendall Dudley needs to develop her game. As much as I like Kendall Dudley, as much as I like her effort and her rebounding ability, as much as I like what she's capable of doing on the defensive side, Kendall Dudley, you need to develop your game. You went over to Michigan so you could develop, and you doing okay, but you got to be better than you are. And at least I can say in Michigan, Kendall Dudley looks to attack. In UCLA, it was pitiful. Kendall Dudley never even looked at the rim. Kendall Dudley never even looked at the damn rim. So, that's something, but they need more post presence, and UCLA got that. Dugalich is going to make us suffer. She going to put the work on us, and then it goes that as good as our guards might be, as good of a defensive player that Kylie Fearback is, as good of a revelation that Chit-Chat Wright has been, I'm not taking Chit-Chat Wright and Kylie Fearback. And I won't even take Taylor Strimlow, Hawkeye. I wouldn't even take Taylor Strimlow over Sharice Ledger-Walker or Kiki Rice or Gianna Neekins, because Strimlow don't obviously have the experience, but Sharice Ledger-Walker not going to turn the ball over like Taylor Strimlow. I love Taylor Strimlow. Strimlow got to get her handles. Junior year, Taylor Strimlow got to become a beast with the ball handling, dribbling package. It's got to get more creative. She's got to be able to dribble in and out of traffic, behind the back, through the legs. Her passing is very freaky. It's very great. It's very fancy. It's very snazzy. I love her passing. Her dribbling has to catch up to her passing. Taylor Strimlow, she's an X factor. But again, let's just go this way. Guards. Who's got the better guards? That's the advantage of UCLA. Again, Chit-Chat Wright is nice, but Kiki Rice at 5'11", super great ability to penetrate, can score all three levels, three-dimensional score, box checker, rebounds, plays defense, plays the passing lane, great. Kiki Rice is absolutely incredible. And so there's no way. Now, if I was Coach Jan, Jensen, so maybe I put Kiki on. Maybe I put on Sharice, because maybe Sharice is slower, Kiki is faster, but Sharice will rock you to sleep methodically, and it's like she's like a version of Jason Kidd in a way. But Chit-Chat won't slouch on defense, but I'd rather put her on Ledger Walker, because I'd rather kind of see if Ledger Walker can hurt me more so than me getting hurt by Kiki Rice. Because if Kiki Rice get it going, it's going to open up for everybody. And if in the post, if Lauren Best get going, outside shooters who you can't cover everybody. So Kylie Fearback can't defend everybody. So what do you do? Who do you put Kylie Fearback on? Who do you put her? Do you put her on Gianna Neekins? You can test her with maybe because she is Kylie a good switch defender. Can you just okay? I need you to stick Kylie. It's gonna be tough, man. I mean, I need you to stick Gianna Neekins. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna take multiple. It's gonna take tenacious defense, great rotation defense from all of the Hawkeye starters. Everybody gonna have to play great defense, and I mean everybody. Can't nobody come up short. Can't nobody slack today. You know, everybody. You know, man. Like I said, that could be in the favor of Iowa. But the thing is, I think let's say one through seven, UCLA is stronger, and obviously UCLA got the better starting lineup. Hell, they're not even starting seeing the bets. You know, if Iowa's gonna win this game, Iowa's gonna have to take care of the ball. Iowa's gonna have to limit their turnovers. We're gonna need to see an Iowa team that has less than 11 turnovers. We're gonna need to see an Iowa team that makes their shots. It's hot. I gotta crack the window. Sorry guys, I gotta crack the windows. It's too hot. I gotta crack windows. It's about 62 degrees. Say it's 53. Oh, it's 52 in the car. But that's weird. It's 62 outside. But yeah, for Iowa to win, less than 11 turnovers. Really? Less than 10 turnovers. Thanks for the 4 likes. Appreciate you guys. How else can Iowa win? You're going to need great games. You're going to need multiple players. This is not a game where you can just ride Ava Heighton to victory. This is not that kind of team. Ava Heighton can put up 30 and you still could lose. So you need 10 to 15 from Chit Chat. You need about 10 to 14 from Kylie Fearback. You need about a good 15 from Taylor Strimlow. You need Strimlow and Chit Chat to at least come up with 5 assists because they're the playmakers out there. You need Addie Deal to have a good game. We need an anomaly effort. Right now, I've been a big Eddie Deal supporter and will remain one, but you need a great performance from Eddie Deal today. Like, even if it's in limited minutes, you need to knock down shots. If she can get to the cup, you needed to get a couple, you get an and 1 or 2. You needed to drop a couple of layups. Nobody else can do. Journey Houston, she's really consistent with that sort of 18-foot jump shot in the middle of the lane. About a free throw strike. If she can get that going, if she can drive, she's physical. She can get hit and get fouled. Go to the free throw line, get free throws. Journey Houston don't seem to mind contact. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need Journey Houston to give you 8 to 12 points. You need somebody to knock down some threes. UCLA definitely shoot the 3 ball. And they can win without the 3 ball, they can win with it. So, I mean, I could just be talking about they're both my favorite teams. But I'm thinking about this like, how can this be interesting? And from a UCLA perspective, how do they win this game? Well, with the aspect of UCLA, they got so many ways they can hurt you. It's crazy as hell. And so for them, they X factors. Let me give you X factors. X factors for Iowa. I know she's a starter, but Strimlow needs a good game all around, must have. And another X factor for Iowa would be Journey Houston, because I don't know how Eddie Deal minutes will be, and you're gonna need somebody else to give you some points, and preferably multiple. So I'm gonna go with Journey Houston as X factors. Strimlow and Houston, X factors for Iowa. Now for UCLA, Angela Dugalich can have another great game. Again, I think she got fired up when Hannah hit her with the elbow. We're gonna need Doogie to have another good game. She could be X factor because she's a 3-dimensional scorer. for a big, step out. You know, what do you say? What do you call that? Spot up shooter, um, physical, can score in the paint, can be a post presence, um, good passer. You know, she's so talented. No, she doesn't have rocket speed, foot speed, but she's talented in so many ways. Good rebounder, you know, adequate shot blocker. She's one of my favorites. I will miss her when she leaves so much, just like the rest of them. Another X factor for UCLA, I would say, believe it or not, and I don't know how many minutes she'll get, but Sienna Betts. Sienna Betts could come in this game. She could eat against Iowa's second unit, and it could be very, very. It could be curtains. This could go either way, guys. This could be a great game, all game. This could be a great game up to halftime. Iowa and UCLA, and then we can see UCLA pull away. Like I thought Iowa played UConn. I thought Iowa played UConn as best as you could, and then they just lost control in the second half. Now, the one thing I don't foresee is Iowa with the blowout. I don't see that. You know, I just don't see that happening. If Iowa blows out UCLA, well, first off, nothing's going to damage the Bruins. Even if the Bruins don't win, they got that number one seed. And I'm kind of rooting for Iowa today because I feel like Iowa needs some revenge. But wanting your revenge and needing it is two different things. And we've seen what happened. Well, I thought Michigan might win that game because I thought Michigan. Wanting vengeance and seeking vengeance is two different things. And so Iowa might want to get revenge against UCLA, but that could be a pipe dream. You know, but I don't see a scenario where Iowa blows UCLA out. But even if they did, UCLA is still going to be a number one seed. If Iowa's going to win this game, Iowa's going to win this game in a dogfight fashion. You know? So basically, Iowa's going to have to muddy up. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna have to muddy it up, dirty it up. But that's what they're gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to dirty it up. I just ran over a water bottle. I was gonna have to do that, man. They're gonna have to do what they did against Michigan. Dirty this damn game up, man. For real, for real. That's the only way, man. There's always somebody getting shot, man. I need to get some gas. I'm gonna get gas later, man. Tight. So tired, y'all. Look, I'm gonna get at y'all later. I got UCLA for the win. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Cause why? I'm tired. I'm getting ready for the game. I already been out to church for the day. But yo, I'm gonna get at y'all later though. Alright, I got UCLA for the win. I definitely got UCLA for the win. It's a good talk. Let's do advantages. Let's do, before I go though, let's go. Ava Hyden or Lauren, I don't want to say Lauren Hill. I know I'm tired. Ava Hyden or Lauren Betts. Advantage bets. Dugalich or Hannah Stalky. I would go Stalky, but Stalky is injured. And even though she playing and giving great effort, Dugalich is the more complete player. So I gotta go advantage Dugalich. Gabriella Hawkes or Kylie Freerback. Tough, good defenders on each side. Again, Dugalich. What did I just say? Gabriella Hawkes or Kylie Freerback. Both good defenders, both good rebounders. Gabriella Hawkes' offensive game is far more advanced than Kylie Freerback. So advantage Hawkes. Taylor Strimlow versus Shalice Ledger. Strimlow is come on strong. The stronghold Strimlow. Strimmy Hardaway. She's nice. She does everything. But so does Charlize Ledger Walker. And the poise, the experience, the high IQ player Charlize Ledger Walker, I gotta go advantage Bruins. As much as I love Strimmy, I might say even. I'm gonna say even. Because Strimlow, she's been a revelation for Iowa. And they're not what they are if Strimlow isn't who she is. So advantage even. Chit Chat Wright versus Kiki Rice. I like Chit Chat. I like her a lot. She's not Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice, 3-level score, amazing senior season. Everything I wish for Kiki is happening this year. And the advantage is Kiki Rice. The final score, I'm going to say UCLA 85, Iowa 72. I don't know. I was going to score 72. Let's change that. Iowa 68, UCLA 83. I think UCLA is too good. I think Iowa makes it a game for about 2 quarters, 3 quarters. UCLA is just too damn good. And while at times we look vulnerable, it probably won't be today. I will say, Ohio State gave us all we could handle last night. And Washington made us look very vulnerable. Okay? We walking out with the Big Ten champ. We already got that. We walking out with the Big Ten. We walking out with the Big Ten tournament conference trophy. There we go. But yo, that concludes the video. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.